as we have completed chapter 7, so first we'll see the recapitulation of chapter 6, and let me clear you one thing, that 6.4 is excluded from chapter 6. Instead of that, I have given you the short trick to find out the square root. Now let's begin with the recapitulation of this chapter. So first of all, we'll see with this title, square and square root. So what do you mean by square and how are we writing the square? In this way we are writing, or suppose if I want to find out the square of 2, then how? 2 into 2. So 2 2s are 4. So 4 is a square of 2. So what do you mean by square? By multiplying any two same numbers, or by multiplying any number twice, or by multiplying any number 2 times, then we'll give you the square. And square root, what is square root? It is the inverse operation of square. जैसे multiplication का inverse operation division होता है, addition का subtraction, वैसे square का inverse operation होगा square root. And this is the symbol of square root, or in this way also you can write it, 1 upon 2. Is that clear? So this is the meaning of square and square root. Square means कोई भी number को 2 times multiply करोगे, same number को will give you the square, and square root is the inverse operation of square. Okay, this is the symbol of square root. Let me clear you once again. Suppose if I'll write square of 10. 10 square is 100. So 100 is a square of 10. But if I will ask you what is the square root of 100, यानी कौन से दो सेम नंबर्स को आपने मल्टीप्लाई किया 100 फाइंड आउट करने के लिए, you have multiplied which number? 10. So 10 tens are 100. So 10 is a square root of 100. Is that clear? यानी जो दो सेम नंबर्स को हम मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं टू फाइंड आउट द स्क्वायर, that number is known as the square root. Suppose if I'll say 400, or forget about 400, if I'll say 225. So 225 के लिए हमने कौन से दो नंबर्स को मल्टीप्लाई किया? 15. 15 15s are 225. So 15 is a square root of 225. Is that clear to you all? Okay. Now let's begin with these questions which we have done. So here is the question. What will be the unit digit of the squares of the following numbers? नंबर का यूनिट डिजिट से फाइंड आउट नहीं करना है, लेकिन उसके स्क्वायर का यूनिट डिजिट क्या होगा वो आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. तो वो कैसे फाइंड आउट होगा? Are you going to do the square of whole number and then you will find out that this is the unit digit? No. What will you do? What is the rule behind it? Do square of digit at units place. यानी ये जो नंबर्स दिए हैं उसके यूनिट प्लेस पर जो डिजिट है उसका स्क्वायर करो. तो यहाँ क्या है? 1. तो 1 का स्क्वायर करो. 1 का स्क्वायर क्या आएगा? 1. यानी 81 के स्क्वायर का यूनिट डिजिट आपको क्या मिलेगा? 1. इज दैट क्लियर? सिमिलर वे हियर यू आर हैविंग 6. तो 6 का स्क्वायर करो. 6 का स्क्वायर क्या है? 36. और इसका यूनिट डिजिट क्या है? 6. यानी इसके स्क्वायर का भी यूनिट डिजिट आपको क्या मिलेगा? 6. सो दिस इज द रूल बिहाइंड दिस क्वेश्चन. देन नेक्स्ट, द फॉलोइंग नंबर्स आर obviously not perfect square. It is already stated that they are not perfect square. You just have to give reason to support your answer. Now for this, what's the rule? Perfect square contains their unit digit place 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and zeros. But कैसे zero? Even number of zero means it can be 2 times, 4 times, 6 times, not less than that. Okay, or not in odd numbers. सो व्हाट्स द रूल, और ये हमने कहाँ से लिया? इफ़ यू रिमेंबर देन आई हैव गिवन यू होल टेबल, उसमें मैंने आपको सारे स्क्वायर और स्क्वायर रूट्स लिख के दिए थे, तो हर एक के स्क्वायर का यूनिट डिजिट सिर्फ यही आ रहा था, 1 4 5 6 9 एंड इवन नंबर ऑफ 0. ओके, सो इसके अलावा जो नंबर्स बाकी रह गए, विच नंबर्स आर लेफ्ट? 1, उसके बाद 2, देन 3, देन 7, 8. दिस मैनी नंबर्स आर लेफ्ट, राइट? सो अगर ये कोई नंबर्स होंगे एन ऑड नंबर ऑफ 0, then they will not be a perfect square. So here you have to give reason. So here you can give reason that for perfect square or perfect square contain their units place digit 1 4 5 6 9 and even number of 0. That's why this is not a perfect square. Is that clear? Okay. Now next question, the square of which of the following would be odd? यानी ये जो नंबर्स दिए हैं उसमें से किसका स्क्वायर ऑड होगा? सो फॉर दिस विच रूल देयर? स्क्वायर ऑफ ऑड विल बी ऑड एंड स्क्वायर ऑफ इवन विल बी इवन. यानी अगर नंबर ऑड होगा तो उसका स्क्वायर भी क्या होगा? ऑड. और अगर नंबर इवन होगा तो उसका स्क्वायर भी कैसा होगा? इवन. सो हियर 431, हाउ कैन वी आइडेंटिफाई दैट दिस इज ऑड और इवन? विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस डिजिट, राइट? वी आर आइडेंटिफाइंग दैट वेदर इट इज ऑड और इवन. सो हियर इफ द डिजिट is 1 3 5 7 or 9, then it is called as odd number, and if it is 0 2 4 6 or 8, then it is called as even number. So here 431 is odd number, hence its square will be odd, and here this is even, hence its square will be even. Let me give you some example for that. 2 is even number, so what is the square of 2? 2 2s are 4. Then 3 is your odd number. What is the square of 3? 3 3s are 9. So 9 is odd number. Hence, square of odd will be odd and even will be even. Then after we have solved this one, that observe the pattern and complete the blanks. So simply you have to solve it logically. You have to follow that patterns, given patterns. You have to understand that what the mathematical calculations goes in that, and based on that you have to solve. The next is without adding find the sum. So here they have given numbers, but without adding you have to find out the sum of that numbers. So for that what rule works? Sum of first n odd natural numbers is equal to n square. Now what do you mean by natural numbers? The numbers which are used for counting, or the number starts with 1. Simply counting हम कैसे start करते हैं? कोई भी चीज़ का counting हम 1 से start करते हैं, right? So the number starts with 1 or which are used in the counting are known as the natural numbers. Is that clear? So what is the rule behind this? Sum of first n odd natural number. Now what is n here? Here n is the numbers, means how many numbers are there. Here how many numbers are there? 1 2 3 4 and 5. 5 numbers are there. So here n stands for 5. Number of the given natural numbers is equal to n square. यानी ये जितने भी numbers है उसका square. So 5 का square, hence your answer is 25. Similar way, if here there are 9 numbers, तो आप 9 का square करोगे, यानी numbers कितने हैं वो आपको count करने हैं. Understood up to here? Now let's move with the another one, that is how many numbers lie between the squares of. Till now we have solved such sums in KG, in first standard. What was that? How many numbers lies between 12 and 15? Then you will say 13 and 14, means two numbers lie between them, right? Between numbers. But here you have to say it for the square of the following numbers. यानी 12 का स्क्वायर और 13 का स्क्वायर, उनके बीच में कितने नंबर्स होंगे वो आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. तो इसका आप क्या करोगे? आप 12 का स्क्वायर करोगे, 13 का स्क्वायर करोगे, फिर उसके बीच में जो नंबर्स है वो काउंट करोगे? नो. फॉर दैट यू विल फॉलो दिस रूल. व्हाट्स दैट रूल? नॉन परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर between. Why they use this non perfect square? दो 12 and 13 उसका perfect square होगा, उसका perfect square हम करेंगे, that is 144 and 169. बट ऐसा ज़रूरी है कि 144 और 169 के बीच में जितने भी नंबर्स हैं वो सारे नंबर्स परफेक्ट होंगे? नो. दैट्स वाई दे हैव यूज्ड हियर द टर्म नॉन परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर बिटवीन n स्क्वायर, यानी n स्क्वायर. n यहाँ क्या है? 12 और n प्लस 1 मीन्स 12 प्लस 1 13, यानी नेक्स्ट नंबर आफ्टर 12 दैट इज 13. तो यहाँ ये आपका n हो जाएगा और ये आपका n प्लस 1. इज दैट क्लियर? और 2n. So this will give you your answer 2n. So 2, and instead of n you will put the value of n. So what is n here? 12. So you will put 12. Now solve them. What is the operation between them? Multiplication. So 2 12s are 24. How many will be there? 24. Understood up to here? Now remaining we will do in the next video lecture. Now one more thing. This type of questions, how will you solve in the exam and how will you write in the exam? Suppose this question you are writing, so for this you must have to write this rule. Similar way, suppose this question they are asking, then for this also you must have to write this statement in your supplement. Okay, then you will get full marks. Otherwise, maybe there will be the chances of less marks or they will cut half mark. Similarly, here without adding find the sum. So here also you must have to mention the rule. Understood everyone? I hope it is clear.